I'm Andrew Phillips and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a product review for a collectible item that I recently added into my collection. To kind of give an overview of where we are right now. I used to work for Warner Brothers back in the mid-1990s all the way up until the early 2000s. That's the reason why I'm wearing the hat for this video. And basically during that time, I had a Gremlin from the Gremlins Part 2, the movie. I had one on my desk during a lot of my time there. And when they pretty much dissolved the division of Warner Brothers that I was part of, I tried to purchase that Gremlin, and they wouldn't allow it due to copyrights, trademarks, all that stuff. So anyway, fast forward to now. A good friend of mine actually is owner of the company, The Horror Box, which is a horror film-based company that centers around just different collectibles and just rare items and short films, things like that. And one of the companies that they partner with actually has the sole rights to the Warner Brothers molds that were used for the 1984 Gremlins movie, the first one, which in my opinion is the better one anyway. So through all that, I managed to purchase one of the puppets that they make, which is taken from the original molds. And these things are 100% authentic. It's a fully usable puppet. And so I wanted to do a review on that. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, this is actually taken from the molds that were sculpted by Russ Lukic or Lukic. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. So these are very accurately detailed. All right, well here it is right here. You can see this is it's pretty big. This is the actual size of the ones used in the movie, taken from the original mold, as mentioned earlier. You can see the detailing. It's actually a very, very high quality rubber. And it does have a metal skeleton going through the inside, coming down the arms, going through the ears to kind of hold the shape. There's also a metal ring going through the head here to hold that shape and keep it stable. Let's go ahead and get a look here on the inside. But you'll see here, the whole inside of the puppet is filled with a very strong foam, which keeps the structure as well. And then you have this opening here. There's a pathway where you can slide your hand up in there to get into the head. You have a bar that goes across where you can control the ears, and I'll show you that from the front. You can move the head a little bit, but then there's also where you go through to the mouth, and we'll show that from the front. So you have this bar. You have this bar that goes through here where you can move the head around a little bit. Kind of move them like that. And then if you come all the way through to the mouth piece, you can move them. Move them around. And the rubber is actually very good quality rubber, but it's very posable too. So you can move them. Hey, Billy. And move them around there. The ears are very detailed. I'll get some shots close up so that way you can see all the detailing, but it's extremely detailed because of it being from the original molds. I mean, it's amazing the level of detail. There's scales here on the thighs and stuff that I never even noticed in the movie, but it's very cool. You can see the level of detail here in the ears, inside the mouth, very detailed. The tongue and just everything in there. Coming down here, you see like all the texture here.
its ab area and just everywhere. And you can see here on the hands, you have like the wrinkles here and in the joints, and just it's hand painted, beautiful, beautiful job. You can see like the scales here on the thighs, right here. Also on the hands, very, very detailed. Come up here, you can get a close up here. This is just the basic Gremlin. You can also have Stripe, which was the one that had the mohawk. They also make that one as well. I just wanted more of the generic one. But see here also on the side shot, you can see like the throat and just all the detail. And then here on the back, the level of detail here on the back of the ears with like the pattern. And you can see back here, I mean, these are things that in the movie you barely even see it, but it's just, the artwork is amazing on this thing. And you can see here like the little horns and scales coming back here, and just the little, I guess these are the dew claws or something, I don't know. But and then even the bottom of the feet, as far as like the detailing back there, is just really, really impressive. I mean, I knew these were taken off the original mold, and I knew that they were the Warner Brothers molds from the movie, but to be honest, I was not expecting it to be as high quality and just really accurately detailed as it is.
He's actually pretty tall as well. You're looking at about 24.5 inches from the highest point to the bottom of his feet, and pretty solid as well because of him being foam filled. Very solid, holds the shape well. Definitely highly recommended if you're a fan of the Spielberg movies or just a product of the 80s, as I was growing up in the 70s and 80s. This was one of my classic films, as well as with Back to the Future and Star Wars, Indiana Jones, all of those. Gremlins is definitely up there. So when the opportunity came to get one, I jumped right at it, and I was very impressed. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I'm also having one of the Mogwais of Gizmo, having one of those made as well. So when that comes in, I'll do a product review of that as well. I'm excited to see that one as well, because that's also taken from the original Warner Brother owned molds as well. So it'll be authentic to the scaling and detailing of the one in the movie. That one's also a puppet. So anyway, that pretty much wraps up this product review of this Gremlin that's actually made by trickortreat.com. Can be purchased through them or through thehorrorbox.com as shown here below. Please send any questions, any comments on this, and I hope this product review helps you out. And if, like I said, if you're a fan of sci-fi movies, even horror movies, special effects, all that, as I am, you will definitely love this and appreciate it. And I thank you for watching, and please subscribe, like the video. We'll see you next time.